What's up, peoples? Hey, I know it's been a while. I took a shower tonight. It is April 3rd, 2016, and I am 16 now. Woo! So I decided it's like 8:10 at night, so, oh yeah. I just filmed a video for my future self. Well, because, I'm weird. Anyway, recently, I have started rewatching some shows. Why aren't you charging? Okay, before I continue, I have to show you guys my wallpaper on my phone, my lock screen, because it's freaking awesome. Oh, you stupid phone. Unlock. Fine, hang on. So anyway, I'll talk while I look. So today I restarted watching Gravitation because I freaking love that show. It's so adorable. I love that show for a couple reasons. One, it's because I know it's on here somewhere. One of the reasons why I like that show so much is because it's a great way to really introduce someone into yaoi. This is my wallpaper for my lock screen. It's Aaron and Levi. Actually, one of my friends, he got a haircut recently. I think he got it today, and his hair reminds me of Levi's. So I literally sent him a text saying, "Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be calling you Levi. Don't ask, just go with it." He was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Your haircut reminds me of an anime character's." And he's like, "Okay, if it's a homosexual, please don't." But I can't stop. He was like he has a homosexual ship, but he's not actually homosexual. I'm not really sure about Levi. He's such a neat freak. Anyway, back to Gravitation. I started rewatching it, and I still love that show to death. Yuki and Shindo. I can't remember his first name. Shoichi. God, Shoichi Shindo. Oh my god, I love that. I love them. But if I had to, I don't know how to do that. I've also started watching Lie to Me. I love that show. But what else? Yeah. Also, I'm stuck in Gravitation right now. So I started watching it because I love that show. It's adorable. It's adorable because freaking yaoi. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, personally, if I had to choose a character to be from Gravitation, I'd actually probably be Hiro, Shoichi's basically best friend, also the guitar player, because I am probably as annoying and weird as Hiro, but I'm also as protective as Hiro, because there's only one season of Gravitation, and it's only 13 episodes, double tier, but they do have it's interesting. The manga, from what I've seen in the manga, it's very different than the anime. Because in the manga, I believe they're still in high school. But in the anime, it doesn't seem like they are. Because they don't talk about them being in school or anything. So it'd be even weirder if they were in... But, anyway. I'm gonna... So, yeah, I was saying something about Hiro. Right. So... kind of like, there's a certain part in like the first, I think, 7 episodes, 5 to 7 episodes, I think it's around there, 4 to 7, or somewhere around there, that Yuki says something to Shindo, Shuichi, and it basically makes Shuichi cry and be really, really sad. And Hiro actually says something like this, Yuki. I can't remember exactly what he said. He said something like, basically threatens him because he said, "If you ever make Shuichi cry again, I will go after you myself." And I'm just like, that's me. Same, bro. Same. I just restarted watching. I've only watched the first 2 episodes again. But, And Yuki, he never really wants to do that, but he does it a second time later in the season, the show, because of stuff with his past. I want to tell you guys about his past, but okay, I haven't watched it in a while, but I do actually remember this show pretty well. So Eri Yuki, who is the one who Shuichi Shindo falls in love with, he has an interesting past. He's a writer, so it's even funnier because of his past. It's not funny because of his past. I feel really bad about saying funny. Because anyway, this something really bad happened to Yuki when he was a kid. Like, I want to say about 10 years old. In the show, he looks about 10 when this happens to him, so he's really young. So, and he has this tutor whose name is Yuki. So Eri's last name isn't actually Yuki. I don't know what his actual last name is, but I think he illegally changed it to Yuki because of his tutor. And I think he was in love with his tutor. And this is like a 10-year-old kid in love with this guy. And the guy's like maybe late teens, early 20s. So, anyway, something happens when that causes Yuki to defend himself. I'm going to say defend because technically he was defending himself with what was happening. And it just happened to be that his tutor got killed. Oh, that's really... Okay, that makes it sound even worse than it is. I'm just gonna tell you guys. So, Yuki, he has this really bad past. So, he was a kid, I think he was living in New York. So, he was living in America. I think he was studying abroad. And his tutor, Yuki, Eri really cared about Yuki. And Yuki literally acted like he did care about Eri, but he didn't. Because when you find out near the end, Eri's tutor Yuki was basically a dick. Best way to describe him, because these two thug guys basically paid Eri's tutor to have their way with Eri. And his tutor just, Eri was devastated. And there happened to be a gun, because I think, if I remember correctly, his tutor was actually, because Eri wasn't doing what he was told. Or something. I don't really totally remember. But I remember there had to do with money. There was two thugs. And I think that they paid to have their way with Eri. And anyway, his tutor was killed by Eri. Eri killed his tutor in self-defense, in my opinion. So, yeah. I feel like that's kind of, because in the beginning, Eri really does not show emotion. He doesn't want to feel any emotions because of his past. But as you get closer to the end, you really see that he really does care about Shuichi, and that's causing him to remember all these bad memories that he suppressed for all these years, and it just tears him apart. To the point where Eri actually goes back to New York, back to the place where his tutor was killed. And he has a gun on him. So he's basically going to commit suicide. But Shuichi stops him. Because Shuichi loves him. And it's adorable. But that's... But they have their rough patches. Oh, it was so funny. Because, when Shuichi finds Eri at the end of the season, he's wearing a dog costume. And his nose is flashing red. I'm just like, okay. But he was basically tracking his lover, and Yuki and not Yuki, Shuichi basically tells him that no matter where you are, I will always find you, and no matter what happened in your past, I will always love you, no matter what. Cause I love you, Yuki, and I'm just like, oh, why can't I have a boyfriend who says stuff like that to me? But it's it's a good anime to watch if you're really getting into the genre. And that's my I just did an anime review. I have watched the entire series. I'm just rewatching it, and I might have some of those details incorrect. And if I do, I will remake this video saying, "Hi guys, so this is the Gravitation, the true review." Because I just finished rewatching the entire series. Now I will give you the true review of it, from my opinion. Because I think it's for me, it's, because it was really one of the first yaoi animes I watched, because it's, people think it's graphic. Because I was watching someone's, top 10 yaoi animes. Like, okay. And he was saying stuff about, gravitation, kind of being a little, like, people thinking it's graphic and all that. And I'm just kind of sitting there, like, after I had watched it, I watched that video and then watched the entire series and rewatched him talk about it, I'm just like, it's not graphic at all. All you really ever see them do is kiss. They've had, and throughout, in the second episode, which is absolutely my favorite episode. Basically, when they both say that, when Yuki accepts Shuichi as his boyfriend, and it's adorable. But at the end of it, you basically figure out they're gonna have sex, because they fall onto the ground and they pan up to the window so you can see the moon, so they don't show anything. And then near the end, I think in episode 12 or 11, because there's 13 episodes, 11 or 12, I want to say 12. Because I think it was episode 12, and then episode 13, they do their whole big date day? I don't know, they basically went on a big date, and they just went around together. Yeah, episode 12, because the night before, because it was the night before Yuki basically left Shuichi alone, and before he found him. Anyway, what happened with that was, you knew they had sex, because freaking Eri was getting redressed. I'm like, okay, they've had sex, and you really know. But I find the show to be adorable. It's a great show to start if you're really wanting to get into the genre. If you want to expand it. After that, I suggest Saki Ichi Hatsuki, and then JoJo Romantica, because Gravitation's like beginning yaoi. It's basically borderline, because so you have yaoi and then shonen ai, in my opinion. I think because shonen ai, it's hints of gay relationships. There's not actually gay relationships. Well, Gravitation is like the perfect transition. If you like, a great example of shonen ai would be like Free, because there's some sexual tension between some of the guys. So that's like a great example for shonen ai, because yaoi is like the next level of it. So you have shonen ai yaoi, in my opinion. I'm not sure if I totally have this right, but that's my opinion. Like Gravitation is like the perfect transition between shonen ai to yaoi. And then you have Saki Ichi, which is another step, which is like yaoi. But then you have JoJo, which is very good for yaoi, like big yaoi. And they have Kere Papa, which is a little bit more. It's 2 episodes, so it's not too bad, but it's adorable. I find it adorable. That's an anime review for another day. Because I actually I actually rewatched it last night. Before I went to bed. Sorry, while I was watching it, I was just like, Sato-san, you're an idiot. Anyway, if you guys want me to do the Gary Papa anime review, please let me know. I wouldn't do it anyway, even if you guys don't say you want it, but I'll do it anyway. So, I'll do anime reviews for different yaois. That's what I'll do, because I've watched every single episode of Shunki Ichi Hatsuki. I've also read the manga, and I've watched every single episode of JoJo Romantica, and I've read the manga. And if you guys want me to talk about my, my top yaoi couples, I'm gonna actually make a list of that now. I'm gonna make a list of that, and I'll make a video for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will hopefully post. I'll post this tonight, and hopefully tomorrow when I get home from school, I'll make this video of my top yaoi couples. I will not get pictures of them because that'll take too long. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Oh wow, I started recording this 16 minutes ago. I looked back at the beginning, it said 8:10. I looked back again, it said 8:26. Like, bam. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. Love, peace, and eat pasta. Wait, I don't even like pasta. Bye, guys. Bye.